questions here. Okay, first question came from Alex Casanos. Hi, Alex Casanos. Alex would like to know if what's going on with Trump. Is he alive or dead? He's disappeared off the face of the map. He's being attacked by Elon Musk. Evidently, the fight with Bezel or whoever. Who was he fighting with? Two billionaires duking it out, right? Let's see. And Trump supported the Treasury Secretary. So how could anybody support Elon Musk? He's too emotionally unstable. I mean, he's got to get yourself off drugs and win back all the respect that you lost with your own bad behavior. Okay, where is Donald Trump? And what is going on with him? All right, where he's at right now, it's over. It's the end. Something has happened, and death. So I don't know what's going on, but there's a major ending here. I am really worried about his heart health, just as a physician, and as a medical intuitive. I feel like this is the type of a guy. Oh, the judge issued orders halting the deportation of the Colorado anti-Semitic attack suspect's family. I have mixed feelings about it, because on the one hand, it's not the children's fault. At the same time, if the whole family feels this way, that they need to go, that this is not the place for them. If they feel it's okay to be lighting people on fire, like you clearly, you need to go be somewhere else. So we'll see how it works out. But top Canadian official response to Trump doubling steel tariffs. Oh my goodness. So there's a lot going on. But basically what these cards would suggest with the death and the end is that something major is happening with Trump that could be like an ending. Death can be physical death. It can also be that, is it possible this guy walked off the job or something? That doesn't make sense. But this is crazy. These cards are a little bit on the crazy side, you got to admit. Where he is at right now, Ace of Pentacles. He had a responsibility. It was a financial responsibility. That's almost what they're saying, in the sense that, I'll scoot over further so you guys can see it better. But in the sense that, this guy is bringing in some serious money to the United States. Like these contracts with the Qatar and Saudi, these are major contracts. You can see that first house, Ace of Pentacles. It could very well be that the reason he was brought in was because he may be putting us into debt, but he's making trillions of dollars for the American people. And all those jets mean work for engineers and work for Boeing and Lockheed Martin. All these people, contracts, work. Ace of Pentacles, he brought bank trillions of dollars. Now, some people argue that these contracts were going to happen. They just need somebody to stand and cut the ribbon. Any actor or president will do. It takes thousands of people to create these kinds of situations, opportunities. But the point is that for whatever reason, they feel like this is the money man. This is the man that's attracting money. And in fact, he does have the Ace of Pentacles over him. But there is great stress over Donald Trump right now. Something horrible has happened. It's ending. I think it's the bill. I think it's the great, big, beautiful bill. I think it's going to collapse. Remember, I said that the cards collapse. I didn't know that Elon Musk was going to declare war on him. But you can see Ace of Pentacles. You can see all this stress. It's over. Knight of Pentacles is a stop. It's a Clydesdale. It doesn't go anywhere. I'm not moving. I'm not going anywhere. I am heavy. I am dark. I am stiff. This is a card that goes nowhere. It often indicates it's the end of the road. It's not like the Knight of Wands that's leaping into war, right? This is clunk. You've come to the end of the road. It's often associated with like earth signs. And we have the end of the road and death right over him. I think it's the bill. I think this bill is going under because, yeah, it passed the first time, but I don't see it passing the Senate. I think it also, what Elon Musk has done is he's given other Republicans an opportunity to debate it on the Senate floor. But Nine of Swords, he's stressed out, Donald Trump. He's very stressed out. Tied in knots. It's interesting, Eight of Swords, when people have too many subscriptions, they'll get an Eight of Swords. When people have too much debt or more house than they can afford, they are tied up in red tape. I always love that the woman has a red dress, like most artists, because it has a reference to red tape. They'll often use red tape to tie her up, or they'll make her dress red. But it's often red tape. It's often just somebody that's, oh my God, I got to deal with my I owe on my taxes and the house and the mortgage and subscriptions to this gym and that place and this place. And so what happens is the person is tied up, overcommitted. So while he's bringing in a lot of money, which is great, he's overcommitted, it looks like, to too many contracts. Maybe he promised too many people too many things. And it goes back to the taco where, he takes it back. Everything he does, he takes back, and like the tariffs, etc. But that Nine of Swords, he was up, they said, he woke up and had a panic attack at 2 a.m. last night, right? What he's sitting in, Oshun, the goddess Oshun, my space, boom, boom, my space, boom, boom, right? That is his mother. That is his maternal. That is his maternal energy, is that of the Queen of Wands, who's extremely stubborn. Boom, 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 boom. With that queen, with that stomping. I'm gonna get my way, right? Past placement. There's the bill. The Empress. The Empress is the bill. The treasure trove that ever overflows, Gaia, or the wealth or the abundance. So we basically are looking at the collapse of the bill. Elon Musk is going to sabotage this bill. Excuse me. That's what they're saying. Queen of Wands in the third house, and then strength coming in the, I just want to check. Okay, got it. Just check the message. This guy got himself into something. He doesn't know how to get out of it. That would be my feedback here. This guy does not know how to get out of this situation. I don't know. How do you guys feel? I don't think the bill's going to pass. Look at that Knight of Wands, and no. He is having problems with his health, though. Strength card. Excuse me. Four of Cups. There it is. That stubbornness. See that? Queen of Wands. My way or the highway. Me, 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 me. And Four of Cups. No, 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 no. Boy, these folks do not get along with each other, do they? Do they like? Six of Cups, opposition. So, excuse me, they're being lured away. The opposition is luring Republicans away. Six of Cups. Come away with me in the night. Right? Six of Cups is very romantic. I wanna walk with you on a cloudy day. It's that very kind of sexy. Six of Cups, come away with me. Right? It's very romantic. But that's his opposition. So My feeling is that the Republicans are luring senators away from the president. What kind of, how do you guys feel about that? Let's talk about that. They can't publicly come out and shame the president who's got an approval rating of what, 46% right now? But what they can do is they can send it back, and they will send it back because of this luring of the Six of Cups to go back to the love of one's childhood, the romantic years. I mean, that is his opposition, the hope and the fear that he won't win. Ace of Swords is to be victorious, the great big bill, victorious. And then the final outcome is there will be war in the Senate. There will be war in the Senate. You guys want to talk about that? Knight of Swords is to go to war. Remember, every knight does something different, and every knight is engaged in a different mission. A knight has a mission. That's how you can view the knight in the tarot. Each of them is on a quest. Does that make sense? In the case of the Knight of Swords, it is out of control. It is somebody who does not have control. It is the bull in the china shop that goes in and smashes everything because they have lost control. So that is the imagery they're looking at here. So we're talking about civil war, helter skelter. In terms of the base of the matter, if you're looking at the bottom card, what's the point? Here they're basically saying this will go nowhere, that you mustn't be upset about this because, and then we have death. Now, death can be transformation. You have to look at the cards associated with it. But in this particular case, the card associated with it is the Knight of Pentacles. And the purpose of the Knight of Pentacles is to end the journey. All right. The purpose of the Knight of Swords is that all hell breaks loose. For example, hurricanes and windstorms often are typified by the Knight of Swords. COVID, which attacked the wind chi, wei chi, of the immune system. It was violent, and it was violent, crazy energy of COVID. That had the Knight of Swords energy as well. So this is like a helter-skelter. This is kind of like a crazy energy. Trump is living in a fantasy world, right? So he has a Four of Cups, and he also has the Queen of Cups. Who is the Queen of Cups? The Queen of Cups is the dreamer. She dreams. She lives in a dream world of her own. So he's stubbornly living in his own dream world. His opposition is being wooed. Six of Cups is the wooer, right? Going back, hey, remember the good old days before this turkey, right? Come on, back to the Democratic Party, or let's do some business. The opposition, Ten of Cups, a happy family. So look what's happened. Six of Cups with a Ten of Cups in his opposition. So what does this mean? It means that they're talking, they're negotiating. What are you doing over there? Why are you talking to him? What's going on over there, right? We got a love fest going on here. 10 of Cups and a 6 of Cups. This is fantastic. Love bug, baby, love bug. Be my little love bug, right? Off they go. And Trump is sitting there stubborn, living in a fantasy. He's lost power because the Democrats and the moderates have seduced them. He's going to get opposition also from the libertarians, 100%. Knight of Swords is not auspicious at all. It means that all hell breaks loose and nobody's in control. It's when you go crazy because you're losing control. And there it is, Four of Pentacles. Not one dime is coming out of this. It's also the Buddha card. Remember that. It is the Buddha card, right? It is when you stand and you look at the nature of your own existence. And that requires frugality and to be meager. What is the word? Austere. Is that the word I'm looking for? Austere. It is an austere It is a Four of Pentacles is rice and beans. It is living like a monk. It's the Buddha diet. It's the Zen diet. Sorry, something's making me cough. I think it's the microphone. She brushes against it. It's got hair. It always sets me off. So listen, does that make you feel better, everybody? Let's talk about this. Let me go to the other side of this and see what y'all are saying. The Senate needs enough votes to override Trump's veto. Oh, Fillerin. Fillerin is making a really good point. That if they did a new veto, they could, wow, Fillerin, you're so smart. They could take this completely out of the hands of Donald Trump, rewrite it, and leave him powerless.